What's going on, guys? It's Adonis. We're about to get into the 129 preview breakdown and kind of talk about what's going to go on with Goku and how he potentially may master Ultra Instinct. The preview was crazy. The preview was super dope. My reaction to that is on my 128 reaction as well. It's all one video this week. There's a lot going on today, so I couldn't do two separate videos for it. But guys, let's go into this breakdown because there's a lot to talk about. Now, if you guys are fans of Dragon Ball Super, make sure you hit that subscribe button and you have notifications turned on so you don't miss any future content. Now, I know you guys ask me a lot how you can support the channel. Really, all you have to do is smash that like button, Kamehameha style. Now, if you want to support me more, you can head over to the Patreon, select a tier, or you can head over to the merch store and grab some stuff there. But let's get into this breakdown. So right now, we're just going to kind of go through shots. So right off the bat, we see Goku, right? Let's actually take it back just a tad bit. So we see Goku here, Ultra Instinct, flying at Jiren. Now, in the previous episode, we saw him go Ultra Instinct at the end after he was getting essentially beat down. Now, I think the really dope part about that as well is during that segment, Goku had all these flashbacks. But for me anyways, the most important part of that entire thing was Vegeta saying Kakarot, like yelling like, dude, I gave you this energy at the end. You need to put this guy down. And it wasn't just like a I believe in you thing. It was more so like my pride's on the line. Our pride as a race is on the line. I just thought that sequence when Vegeta was falling and entrusted him with what he had left was so powerful. One, for Vegeta's character, because he's come so far as a character in Dragon Ball. It's just unreal every time I see him have these really awesome moments. To entrust him with his own energy. Even when earlier in the Tournament of Power, he did not even give his energy for the Spirit Bomb. Remember this, like this has happened within the tournament. He didn't want to do that. So I just thought that was awesome. So we see that, you know, he transforms into Ultra Instinct after all these flashbacks and Goku going through his little cycle. So we see it right here. Goku's flying at Jiren, full power. Well, not full power, but full speed. Super awesome. You see Jiren getting ready. And keep in mind, this was the first time last episode we saw Jiren actually seem like he took, like, punishment. Like, Goku hit him in the stomach. And we hadn't seen really Jiren take pain like that. I mean, he got kicked in the stomach with Goku before, but it seemed like he was unaffected by that attack. Now we see him coming in. Goku flying away, it seems, or going towards him. Going through what it seems like rubble or part of the Kachin. But says, Jiren, it looks like we got to settle things one-on-one. Now, keep in mind, Frieza's still in play here. They don't talk about Frieza at all, which is crazy to me, but we still haven't seen Frieza. This right here, the animation, the animation and the art style seems pretty dope so far from what I've been able to see. Now we see Jiren powering up his fist like he has been doing in the previous episodes. Jiren looks like still the same kind of subtitle, but you see him attacking Ultra Instinct. Goku's way up in the sky. What a fierce takeoff, though, from Jiren. You see Goku with a punch, and it seems like he misses. Jiren punches, Goku dodges, and I feel like right now it's going to be this, right? Because he hasn't mastered the attack side of Ultra Instinct yet, I do not believe that he's going to have enough potency at the beginning to really keep up with Jiren on the attack side. Again, you just keep seeing them kind of dodging each other's attacks. Out of this dimension, speed, overwhelming power. Now, this could mean a couple of things. Out of this dimension could just be a term saying like out of this world. It's so fast. I don't think it's like multi-dimensional speed. But, you know, some people may say, you know, this is, you know, facts that they're multi-dimensional when it comes to their speed. I don't think it's that. I just think it's an expression, just a phrase. Now that was dope. Let's actually go back a couple of frames. This attack was crazy. Slow it down. Now it seems like either Goku said an attack or Jiren said an attack. Now it could be something because we saw obviously Goku doing some kind of minefield prior. That's what that kind of seems like, is some kind of minefield. Jiren flying through the smoke. And it seems like here, even faster, even stronger, and they're going back at it. Very reminiscent to their first fight, how you had these kind of yellow sparks flying as they're fighting. Really sick animation, by the way. The crazy part, though, if you go back, it's like, man, why are they arms? Why is their arms so long? Like, their arms are all over the place. How is Goku's hands way over here? Obviously, it's showcasing just that you're seeing their hands. It just looks funny in freeze frame, obviously. I want to surpass my limits and beat you. So I wonder if he's talking about during this form right now, has Jiren unleashed more power than he has prior? Is Goku's Ultra Instinct right now still not up to snuff with Jiren at the moment? So I'm not sure what this statement means because we don't know context yet. Another attack. This seems like some kind of Kamehameha, which it seems like point blank again. It's the second time he's done this in Ultra Instinct. Point blank. And we see Jiren literally holding an energy blast in front of the Kamehameha. This is the end. Here goes Jiren. And we see a crazy unleash of power here. And it seems like it low key. Let's actually go back. It seems like it goes through Goku. You see kind of sparking through his body. So I'm not sure if that's what rips his shirt off. That's what that could be. It could be maybe it goes through his body. Maybe the attack goes through it. And maybe once he transforms, it heals his body. Not sure what that means, but this is pretty telling of the power that Jiren actually has compared to Goku's current Ultra Instinct Omen form thus far. And you can just see the explosive power here as well, which is nuts. Next time on Dragon Ball Super. So we see, it seems like a crater almost that Jiren is looking down into. Very reminiscent, obviously, the first time that Goku went Ultra Instinct Omen. Limits Super surpassed. Ultra Instinct mastered. Now, he looks savage. Obviously, we haven't seen details. His hair is just glowing. I'm not gonna lie though. What YouTuber is it that has the Dragon Ball series? I want to say it's Master Media. Let me just double check because that's what this looks like to me. It really does actually. The anime war. It just looks like that, like super heavy. Yeah, it literally looks like that. So shout out to Master Media because low key. This is just obviously a thing. Visually, what we've seen, he was the first person to put out any type of animated Saiyans with white hair that I know of. Now, I could be completely wrong, so if you guys know anybody that has put out things like that prior in the past, animated-wise, let me know in the comments down below. Now, I'm not saying that Toriyama hadn't thought of this before him, but visually seeing it in motion, animation-wise, Master Media was the first person that I saw put that together during his Anime War series. So that's what that reminded me of as soon as I saw it. I was like, yo, that shit looks crazy. But the crazy thing about this is the prior shot. So let's just go back because we see Goku get hit by this blast from Jiren. Now, this may cause that next level for Goku, surpassing his limit in the Omen form. Maybe there's something there because Goku is attacking in this form that he needs to put more attack into it. My theory around how Goku fell into Ultra Instinct because he unlocked the defense first was because he was trying to defend himself against the Spirit Bomb explosion. Spirit Bomb exploded. He was trying to, stay alive defensively, trying to hold off this blast. And I think that's what enabled him to tap into the defensive side of Ultra Instinct. I think here, you see him in the attack. He's attacking Jiren, and the attack isn't strong enough. Jiren's attack overpowers his attack. So he's not necessarily in a defensive mode. He's actually attacking Jiren. So I wonder if during this, it's pushing past that limit in the attack that's allowing him to kind of unlock the full power of Ultra Instinct. Just a theory, obviously. But just the shot here, when you look at Goku's kind of scale up here, the pan up, you see some kind of reddish aura here. you can see it in the blue. There's like red and blue going here. So the idea that some of the promo material with the red being involved with the blue seems like it's there. It seems like there is red and blue in this aura. It doesn't seem just blue anymore. There does seem like there is some red in there, which is pretty interesting. I just want to catch it just right here. So, because it does show a little bit of Goku's head during this shot here, which looks, I keep missing the shot right there. It looks crazy. Like so far, like you see some of the red that's coming off of the blue. I like that a lot. But guys, this new form, we don't know strength level compared to Beerus and Whis. But I did a video on what I think Ultra Instinct is. I think it's the power of the angels. If you go back to that video, I kind of talk into why I think that. But you look at Whis and the other angels, their hair is white. That's the color of their hair. We know that they have Ultra Instinct based off of what Whis said. And then on top of that, it's something that a god cannot easily attain. It doesn't say a god can't attain it. They just can't obtain it easily. So we haven't seen any god, obviously, fight at full power. We haven't seen Beerus fight at full power, let alone seen him attempt to use Ultra Instinct at all. So we're not sure how that will work or how that will look. This is our first look at Ultra Instinct, or at least transitioning into it. Now the biggest question is this Goku's new form, period? Because if you look at Whis, if you're going off of Ultra Instinct, Whis was training training Goku in them in that state already. So is that a permanent state? Is that something that you stay in? Once you have obtained this level of power, do you stay in that form? Is it something you fall in and fall out of? Who knows? But it looks dope. It looks super dope, and Goku looks savage. Like, and the face that he has right here is dope. Now, Goku has sets of faces. He has his determined face. He has his pissed off face. This looks like pissed off Goku. Now, the question is, did Jiren say something to piss him off? Was it just a power thing? Usually power isn't something enough to piss Goku off. Usually it's something that people say or do that takes him to that level. And I don't think it's just going to be like, you're stronger than me. You know what I mean? I think it's probably something more than that. Maybe he says something about their universe, and Goku just kind of goes through the cycle of thinking about what he's going to lose if he doesn't win. We don't really know what it's going to be, but I think it's going to be more than just him not being strong enough. And you see the glow here. You see the eyebrows glowing. Now, will the hair glow like this all the time? Not sure. I don't imagine so. I think it's just the initial transformation. It glows and it goes back to just showing the silver or white hair or whatever color you think it's going to be. We don't really know for sure if it's white or silver. Hopefully they explain it. I'm more excited about Whis and the Daishinkan's reaction. That is my main focus right now. What they're going to say when Goku transforms completely into Ultra Instinct. Because before, the Daishinkan said, perhaps, right? Even we said, perhaps something, is, really awesome is happening to Goku. They didn't say that he was in that form. So there's a lot there that I'm actually really excited to see their reaction and how they respond to Goku's transformation on top of the other gods, because they are the ones that have more clarity and more knowledge around the form and the skill set that is required to attain something like that. And that's it, guys. So I want to know your guys' thoughts around Ultra Instinct Mastered 1. Do you think it's something that Goku is doing in the fight that's going to force him into that? Do you think it's more of like him attacking Jiren there and then Jiren overpowering his attack, and that's what's forcing him into this form? Do you think it's something that Jiren said to Goku that pushes him over the edge? Or do you think it's just one of those things where while he's fighting, he finally taps into it? Or maybe it's a spiritual thing that talks to him. Maybe it's Yamoshi. Who knows? But I want to hear your guys' theories on this. We're going to talk about a lot more around Mastered Ultra Instinct over the next couple weeks, because we have 2 weeks until Dragon Ball Super comes back. craziness. So let me know your guys' theories and thoughts in the comment section down below on episode 129. And if you haven't become a Geek Tonight yet, hit that subscribe button, have that notification bell turned on so you don't miss any future content. But if you guys like this video, hit that thumbs up button, show your boys some love. And if you want to check out my reaction to 128, the links will be right here to the side. All right, guys, till next time. See you later.